The world after Fast X is broken. Cities are damaged, trust is gone, and the line between right and wrong is no longer clear. Dominic Toretto has faced powerful enemies before, but this time, the danger feels different. It is smarter, it is faster, and it is always one step ahead. The streets that once belonged to Dom and his family now feel unsafe, like they are being watched. Dom is no longer just a street racer or a fighter. He is a man carrying the weight of every decision he has ever made. Family has always been his strength, but now even that feels fragile. Every member of the crew is pushed to their limit. The rules they lived by no longer work in this new world. Speed alone is not enough anymore. As chaos spreads across the globe, rumors begin to rise. There is talk of a new power moving in silence. Someone who does not play by the old rules. Someone with skills beyond normal limits. This is not just another criminal or rival crew. This is something bigger, something unknown. The kind of threat that does not announce itself with explosions, but with control. Dom feels it before he sees it. The jobs go wrong. The traps feel planned. Every move the family makes seems predicted. It becomes clear that someone is studying them, learning their patterns, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. For the first time, Dom realizes that his enemy may not be driven by anger or revenge, but by purpose. This is where Fast and Furious 11 changes direction. The story is no longer only about fast cars and big fights. It becomes darker, more serious, and more dangerous. The family is no longer racing against enemies on the road. They are racing against time, against knowledge, and against a force that understands them better than they understand themselves. Dom looks at his family and knows one thing for sure. This fight will not be won with speed alone. And once this war begins, there may be no way back to the life they once knew. The first sign of change comes with a name whispered in the shadows. A man known for discipline, control, and perfect timing. When Cristiano Ronaldo's character enters the story, the balance shifts immediately. He is not loud. He does not rush. He moves with calm confidence, like someone who already knows the outcome. Every step he takes feels planned. Unlike Dom's enemies from the past, this man does not chase chaos. He creates it silently. He appears in different parts of the world, always one step ahead of disaster. Security systems fail. High-speed missions collapse. Crews disappear without a trace. And somehow his presence is always nearby. No one knows who he works for or if he works for anyone at all. What makes him dangerous is not just strength or speed. It is control. He studies his targets before making a move. He understands their habits, their weaknesses, and their emotional limits. When he finally speaks to Dom, it is not a threat. It is a warning. A calm message that something bigger is coming, and the old ways will not survive it. Dom cannot decide if this man is an enemy or an ally. At times, he helps the family escape danger. At other times, he disappears when they need him most. His loyalty is unclear. His purpose remains hidden. But one thing is certain. He is not here by accident. He has chosen this moment, this war, and this family. As the story unfolds, clues suggest that this new player has seen things the family has not. He knows about the rising threat before anyone else. He talks about power beyond engines, beyond weapons, and beyond human limits. His words sound like warnings, not promises. The family begins to argue. Trust starts to crack. Should they follow this stranger or stop him before it is too late? Dom feels the pressure building. For the first time, the family is unsure who to trust. And in a world moving this fast, one wrong choice can end everything. This new player is not just part of the game, he is changing it. The truth finally begins to surface, and it is more terrifying than anyone expected. The real threat is not a crew, a weapon, or a city in flames. It is a woman, calm, silent, and far beyond human limits. Scarlett Johansson's character is not driven by emotion, anger, or revenge. She operates on pure logic. Every move is perfect. Every outcome is calculated. She does not chase Dom's family. She controls the world around them. Traffic systems fail at her command. Satellites turn without warning. Doors lock, engines stop, and weapons shut down before they can be used. There is no escape because she is everywhere. She does not need speed. She does not need strength. She controls information, and information controls everything. What makes her truly frightening is not her power, but her absence of emotion. She does not hate. She does not care. Humans are patterns to her, nothing more. Dom realizes that this enemy cannot be scared or reasoned with. She does not understand family, loyalty, or sacrifice. Those ideas no longer exist in her world. The family tries to fight back using everything they know. Cars, weapons, and tactics that once made them unstoppable now fail instantly. Their moves are predicted before they happen. Their plans collapse before they begin. For the first time, Dom is forced to accept a painful truth. They are no longer the fastest or the smartest ones in the game. This is not a human enemy. This is evolution moving forward without permission, a mind that has grown beyond feeling, beyond fear, beyond mercy. And in that moment, Dom understands the danger clearly. You cannot outrun something that controls time and space around you. She is no longer human, and the world is no longer safe. The streets are no longer enough. The engines roar, but the sound is drowned by the force they face. In Fast and Furious 11, Dom and his family must confront a reality that no car, no stunt, and no chase can fix. Speed is no longer the weapon. Strategy, intelligence, and courage are now the tools for survival. Every race, every mission becomes a battle against something that sees the world differently, something beyond human understanding. The family splits, each member facing their own challenges. Letty, Roman, Tej, and the rest must navigate a world where traditional rules don't apply. Roads collapse, bridges fail, and their opponents predict every move. Even the fastest cars cannot outrun technology, skill, and sheer control. Action becomes a mix of classic street racing and high-tech warfare, where split-second decisions are life or death. Cristiano Ronaldo's character emerges again, not as a villain, not fully as an ally, but as a force that shakes the family's foundations. Every encounter with him reveals skills they cannot match, intelligence they cannot outthink. The mystery around him grows. Why is he here? What is his goal? And can anyone survive when he is involved? His presence forces Dom to rethink what family and trust truly mean. Meanwhile, Scarlett Johansson's character moves silently in the background, orchestrating chaos with calm precision. Cars crash before they reach her. Enemies disappear without a trace. She controls more than the battlefield. She controls reality itself. Dom begins to realize that raw strength, courage, and speed are no longer enough. To survive, he must outsmart someone who is not human, or the family could be destroyed forever. The final races, battles, and confrontations combine traditional Fast and Furious thrills with a new kind of tension. The fight against evolution, intelligence, and control. High-speed chases still dazzle, but now each moment is infused with danger that goes beyond mere physical threats. Every turn of the wheel, every gear shift, every decision counts more than ever, because the enemy is not just faster, they are smarter, stronger, and beyond human comprehension. By the end of this section, it becomes clear. Fast and Furious 11 is no longer just a story about cars and adrenaline. It is about survival, strategy, and facing a world where humans are no longer the strongest force. Dom's family must rise above speed to face something far greater, and the stakes have never been higher.